Do I have lipstick in my teeth?
Huh? No.
Hello guys, I'm Julia.
Hi, I'm Hes and welcome to another spooky episode of
The phone call.
What do
I
you guys
love your outfit.
I love your outfit.
Thank you. I can blend in like straight away with any black material.
Yeah. And we wouldn't know you are there.
Exactly.
Girl, where's your face? It doesn't exist.
No character.
But yeah, I look like a generic Dracula. I don't know. And look at our set. Look at this wonderful job
This
that we did.
pubic hair, it was so hard to decorate. It almost got caught behind me, my ass, almost. This is shit. We wanted to decorate better, but it's so hard working with this.
So we just gave up and we just put it on the table. We thought that was the best choice to do.
And don't buy this.
No, I'm sure there are many talented people who actually know how to do this. We just don't know what to do with it. We should have planned it better. I promise for the Christmas episode, we are going to do a better job.
Yeah, we'll try to bring Santa Claus into the
Yes.
podcast.
Oh my god, we should get the Santa Claus's nutsack.
Not that kind of nuts and Santa Claus coming into this. But either way, so today...
Santa Claus is coming to town.
We still have time.
What? Sorry.
Okay. Guys, do you know what we are going to talk about?
We are going to be reading some ghost stories on Reddit. So,
There you
get
go.
your popcorn out and go pee or something. Because it's going to be a bumpy ride and also a scary ride. So don't piss yourself, you piss boy.
I don't know why he's saying this. This was not part of the script or whatever, but...
We
please-
don't have a script.
Yeah, but even if we have, I'm pretty sure we will not have this kind of advice coming in. But if you really want to follow that, go ahead. Be safe out there.
Don't be a piss boy, you piss boy.
Okay, so, anyways, tell me, can you see ghosts?
I don't see ghosts.
Okay, you're that type of person.
Yeah, I don't really care about ghosts. I care about the people who are living and I'm scared of them, like I said in my previous episode. And also, I think when I was a teenager, I actually had to spend a night with a dead person in the same house.
Who is the dead person?
Yeah, I killed them. No, I'm kidding. No, basically, this old woman who my mom was taking care of, she passed away.
Oh.
So she was like 98 or something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was very close hitting the 100 mark. We were waiting for that, but nothing happened. And so, anyways, this woman passed away, and I remember that day because we were supposed to go to Disney store. That's the closest thing that we had to Disney in Milan. But yeah, we were supposed to go there, and she passed away, and I was so mad because she decided to make it her moment and not letting me go to Disney store. And yeah, they were like, yeah, tomorrow we are going to do the actual funeral, and until then she's going to be here at the house. So we just spent the night there with her.
I feel sorry for you. Didn't you
I was what, 14?
you didn't get scared?
I was very scared, but at the same time I was like, eh.
You got to go when you have to go.
We were cuddling, and I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She was in a separate room.
I know this was so many years ago. Do not come near me. If this is get out. Ah! Okay, either way. Okay, so now you're actually scared of real people. Me too. I'm scared of real people. But at the same time, do you think that you can see ghosts?
No.
Are you that type of person?
I mean, I can see one right in front of me right now.
Go to hell right now. That he's talking about me.
Yeah, I think they understood that part.
Yeah. So you're the type who can see them? No,
No,
you
I can't
see
see.
them, and you don't believe in them.
Nah. The
I'm-
ghosts don't want to fuck with me, and it's okay.
Okay.
If they want to do it, make sure you use lube because anal is hurting.
Stay away. Go wherever you want to go. Go. Either way, I am the person. I don't think I can see. I can sense, but I can't see anything. But I really believe in them. But Yeah, we have three categories. So, people who can't see, who don't believe in any of this, and there's the other type. I can't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, there are categories where you believe and you don't believe. So,
The skeptics and the believers, I guess.
yeah, so in this, but I do believe that, human beings are not that creative on saying certain stuff. So this is why I believe that ghost stories are real. So yeah, let's dive into our topic today and
The first story.
yeah. Anyways, this is out of the Reddit ghost category, and I'm going to say, what is the scariest experience you ever had? So this is like personal encounters for those people, and let's dive into the story. Freely admitted, I've always been terrified of looking in the view mirror and seeing someone in the back seat when I'm driving alone. So I am a chronic backseat checker, especially when it's dark.
Okay.
It kind of reminded me of someone who's always checking whether the car is locked.
Well, that's a different story.
Well, this story reminded me of you. Okay, so I know. A couple of years ago, a friend and I driving home after seeing a show in Dallas. It was late, the road was fairly empty, and we had reached that point where we both just zoned out on the white lines on the highway. Suddenly, my friend said, "Tomorrow."
Huh?
My friend said, "Tomorrow."
Just the word tomorrow?
Just the word tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, I glanced at her, expecting more, like, tomorrow I'm gonna XYZ.
Yeah.
But she was looking at me, clearly expecting an answer. So I said, "What about tomorrow?" She said, "You asked me when I would do lesson plans. I'll do them tomorrow." In brackets, we are teachers, FYI. All right. So, yeah, this is also related to me. I got so shit scared when I read this. I told her I hadn't said anything, and we fussed about it for a couple of minutes. Then we both distinctly heard a voice from the back seat say, "Wait until Monday."
What?
My friend is turned around in her seat. I'm alternating between staring at the rear view mirror and trying to pull off on the side of the road. We both jump out of the vehicle, pulled open the back doors, and there's no one there.
Are we sure it's not a phone or something?
My friend heard the voice twice. I heard it once, but we were the only ones in the car. We checked our phones to make sure we hadn't accidentally dialed someone and they were pranking us. We drove the rest of the way home with the radio turned up all the way up, just in case someone talked to us again. And after I dropped off my friend, I drove home about 10 minutes with the back interior light on. I still triple check the back seat and turn the radio all the way up, especially at night and when I'm alone. And then there is a comment, "This was absolutely creepy." What the fuck?
Yeah, it is creepy, but without context, it is creepy. I just don't know if I believe it.
This is like a normal situation where you're alone. I wanted to ask, like, were you high?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because they said they went to a show,
Show,
so who knows
exactly.
what they took.
So somehow they heard it, like both at once. It's not just one. So if you're high, usually you'll be having your own state of mind. It will not sync with another person.
True.
So that's why. And they heard the same thing at once. The same voice. So this is why I, like, when I was reading it, it was really creepy and I couldn't sleep afterwards. I know that I wasn't in a vehicle, but I was just
Is
on my
that the
bed.
one that you told me that you got like shivers down your back?
No, this is not the one.
Okay, so stay tuned.
Yeah, this is not the one. But like this, after reading this story, this kind of unlocked a new fear of me, and I'm like, I don't need a vehicle. Just use public transport for the amount of time that you're given. You don't need a vehicle. If you're going in the vehicle, if you're driving, make sure you have someone else. Oh, wait, Julia. Even when someone else is there, the ghost can just appear and say
Yeah.
hello to both of you guys. you both are going to get fucked up. So yeah, I had these kind of thoughts. When I read these kind of things, I put, like, when I imagine, I put myself into the story, and I put the people that I know also participate in the story. It doesn't end well in my head. My imagination is crap.
I mean, I would be like scared, but I would also be paranoid, especially not knowing what happened. It could be the radio. Who knows what actually happened? And they just took it out of the context.
Could be.
I mean, it was
there's a
late at
possibility.
night. Maybe another car was driving right next to them, and they just decided to like pull a prank.
Could be. So I was imagining you, me, and our mutual friend. Who would scream first?
You would. No, actually, I would. I have high pitched scream. When I scream, I sound like a 13-year-old girl. So.
Okay. Okay.
Have you seen those videos of ChatGPT trying to scream?
ChatGPT is trying to scream?
Yeah.
Why?
People telling them to like scream because there's also the voice chat this thing for ChatGPT. And when you like ask them to scream, it's like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Okay, anyways, this story actually got me to unlock something that I didn't have. Anyways, now I am in fear, and I will always check the back seat.
There was one time when you, me, and your mom were in the car, and your mom was like dead quiet. I thought something happened to her. She was just sleeping, but it scared the shit out of me because it was like 1 a.m.
She was sleeping like this.
Yeah, and she wanted us to do few more rounds so she could sleep more. I'm like, girls, get out.
Yeah, I remember that. I was kind of thinking, please don't snore inside.
It's okay. Who cares?
It's embarrassing.
Nah.
But I think she did snore a little bit.
We were
Because I heard it.
talking.
Yeah, since we were talking, I didn't hear that, but I did also hear a little bit. But I was like praying, dear God, please don't embarrass me. But anyways, backseat, I'm scared of it now.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm scared happening in the backseat is
Not that kind of ghost story that you're hoping for. Okay.
Next story.
Next one.
The title of the story is My Brother Haunted Us.
Brother?
Yeah. My brother died when he was 12, an accidental drowning.
Oh.
He started haunting the family a few months later. The first weird thing happening that attributed to him involved a figurine music box. He had picked out a music box for our mom's Mother's Day gift last year. It's a wind-up box with an on and off switch. One evening everyone was seated at the dining table. We were about halfway through the dinner when music started playing from the other room. Everyone looked around the table. No one had left since the start of the meal. Dad got up and we all followed. He stopped in front of the china cabinet. The cabinet doors were closed. The music box was behind the glass, rotating around, playing a tune. Dad opened the cabinet door. The music stopped. He picked up the figurine and turned it over. The switch was on the off position.
Oh God, that's creepy.
He placed it back on the shelf, closed the cabinet, and we all followed him back to the dining table to finish our meal in absolute silence. As Dad sat back down after dinner, he said, Billy was always a bit of a practical joker, isn't he?
Okay.
I inherited that music box when my mom passed away a few years ago. It sits quietly on my shelf. So, what do you think? Do you think it was a mistake or an accident, or do you think it was the dead brother? This happened in the 1980s, by the way.
I think it must be the brother because he's young, he wants to play or wants to get the attention. Maybe he doesn't know that he died. Okay.
Oh God, that's sad.
That is sad. So yeah, music boxes and those kind of stuff, if that happened to me, I would definitely open my balcony door and throw the shit out.
Oh my God.
I'm scared. I am shit scared of those kind of stuff. Whether that boy wants to
reconnect.
I don't know, play or whatever it is, I am.
What if the boy knows where the treasure is?
Tell him to find someone or appoint someone else.
Why?
I will resign. I will.
Where you didn't work there.
I don't care. I don't want to be there. All of these buildings in Italy are like super old,
Yeah.
and they take a lot of pride in them as well for all the buildings
I mean,
and stuff.
I'm sure in this room there has been at least few people who have died.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? Right now we have like 10,000 people over here.
Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Mary.
They're Italians.
Oh, hi, Francesco. Ciao,
Eccoci.
Giuseppe.
Eccoci. There you go. You need to have Italian. I mean, these people also live up to 100, so that's another thing which is there.
They're
So,
probably crawling away because they don't have their. Do you think in hell or in heaven they have like wheelchairs for disability people?
well, if I go there one day, I will let you know.
Well, you're definitely going down there, so it's okay.
That's what I said, if I go there.
I will go up there.
Okay, good for you. Then I don't have to find the answers for you, right?
I'll find you somewhere.
Okay, thank you.
I'll call you.
We have call.
Yeah.
We are going to call from
Yeah.
above. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, I will seduce the god if I have to get a call. You know.
You hear that?
I will.
You hear that? You hear that? Okay.
Next
Okay.
story. Never mind. Okay.
So, are you ready for the third one?
Are you ready for it? Ta ta ta. Did you listen to Taylor Swift's new album? It's jack shit. It's really bad.
Really bad? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I will not listen to it now.
Good. Done.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. So, this is one of my stories. Kind of short, but let's see.
Short like your dick.
Oh my god. Alright, my friend's neighbor's dad died, so we rented his house after this. Got a good deal. Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
A good deal is a good deal. After 2 months in, I started seeing this hippie walking around the yard and disappearing. Walking, hippie, disappearing. Had long red flannel hair and blue jeans. He always walked very slow with his head down. I told my friend's parents about him. Then they showed me the guy who just died there. Definitely him down to his favorite shirt. Yeah, the whole time I thought he was just a fat, bald, old dude. Nope, skinny hippie that loves red flannels and blue jeans. This also made me lose it mentally because the places he would disappear at, I tried jumping through like it was a portal or something. I was ready to leave this and go whenever that would have taken me if it worked like that. This was in high school and I moved out shortly after because I was going to burn down the house. That wasn't mine. Glad I moved with life, went back to normal instantly and haven't seen one since. Okay, so the comments, let me go. I genuinely wonder why you were compelled to burn the house down.
Yeah. He was outside.
Yeah, you seem to know the figure but didn't indicate any feelings of dread. Was it a feeling of dread? You didn't seem scared because you were trying to jump through portals, unless you had an unconscious drive to jump through them. That would be scary. So, we are talking about a hippie over here. So, I feel like even this dude is a hippie.
No, he wanted to fuck the hippie. That's why he wanted
gosh.
to go through the
Okay,
portal.
another one have commented. I have questions, man. Mainly, why did you want to burn the house down? And what made you think to jump through the areas you thought portals would be? And then another one. Why burn the house down?
No, actually, I think it was like a figure of speech. I don't think they actually meant like burn the house down.
But he also did say like mentally something must have happened. He's not saying here. That's what I understood. But
The ghost saw him cheating on his partner.
who I don't know. But
Yo, that is a good storyline. Imagine the whole movie. He's just looking for the ghost so that the ghost won't snitch on him.
So somehow, in this experience, obviously, like this is a normal thing, quiet place, nothing, good deal.
Never seen those movies.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have. This is why I'm traumatized by ghosts and shit as well. But like, if for me, I feel like 10 years of, if you're going to a new house, you're supposed to get the house history, right? And they give you like 10 years. I think you need to go way behind that, maybe like 25 years to really find out something. Because in America, like, you have houses where they have like murdered and everything going on, and they have just, sugar coated it entirely. And I'm not saying that every house has ghosts and stuff. There could be, but when you're getting a good deal, you think, okay, you just drive into this kind of decision. And I have seen like several stories inspired that it didn't go well.
No.
So pretty sure something must have happened there. He's not saying, okay, for him to literally go out, because he said something really did mess up his mentality.
I think he's a fat phobic because he said hippie was fat, so he was just like,
Oh, gosh.
no fat people can be in my house. So
Okay, so either way, it's just like one of the scariest thing that this dude have like gone through. But I know that something similar happened as well.
you saw a fat person, you would blame them?
No, not a fat person. It's just that one time my father and his friends actually went on a trip, okay, and they had to sleep.
Fuck.
Sleep! Okay, so, they had a normal drink and everything. They slept, all right?
Together?
So while sleeping, there was one friend that he started screaming in the middle of the night. And they all woke up for the scream, and someone like threw sand at them. There was sand everywhere.
At the butt crack.
Turns out there was a woman outside looking at the guy who's screaming, my father's friend. He was like pointing, and no one else saw anyone, but there was sand coming in. Okay, there was sand being thrown into the room where they were all sleeping, because they went on a trip, and they were drunk as well. So I don't know up to what context that friend was saying there's a woman who's throwing sand, but my father was like, he didn't see anything, but there was definitely sand and it was thrown. And turns out there wasn't anyone outside. It was the lady who was living in the house.
Oh, the lady's dead.
Yeah. They said that they are not also getting tourists or anyone. They are not coming because there's like a nice river and everything. Like it's like a small, like there are houses that they are being rented out for people who are coming in, because the view and everything is beautiful in this place. So they're like, especially this house, when this lady like passed away, she was living alone at the end, and she didn't want to sell it, or she didn't want to do anything for the house. She didn't even want to make it beautiful. She was always saying, this is my house, this is my place, this is my place. So somehow she passed away, and out of anger, she always had like so much of attachment towards her house. So every tourist who came there, locals or tourists, foreigners, they always had a problem with that house. So they would leave like a feedback, not in a good way, saying they felt something, they saw someone in the house looking at them, someone threw. Yeah, my father was like, there was certainly someone throwing sand, because it was full of sand apparently in that small place. So I was like, was there a door open, or was there? It was like, no, the window was closed, like that other friend have seen. So this was like a 3-day or 5-day trip for all of them, wrapped up everything, because that friend got like high fever. He was like traumatized or something. He's like, as soon as he saw that woman, he got like sober up. He was no longer drunk or anything. So that's the same thing. Like there are some people or ghost or whatever who would just walk randomly, walk around, I guess, wouldn't disturb. But in this case, this was on the other side for my father's friends, like them. But um, as soon as you get to know that something is wrong, it will, your own believing system will fall back as well. It's not just a ghost, I guess. They can do something. It's something is happening because you get scared. Like the ghost will, okay, you're about to run down the staircase and you see a ghost, you fall. The ghost didn't push you, the ghost didn't do anything. The ghost is just there looking at you. You got scared, you tripped and fell.
Yeah, the ghost. I mean, with everything that I've heard about ghosts, ghosts cannot touch you. They can go through you, but they can't touch you.
Exactly.
So
kind of,
they can't really
it's
hurt you.
our fear. Exactly. There are things that they can do, I guess. They can trigger certain, like the music, the TV technology.
I'm still a skeptic, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want a ghost to be seen either, okay? So
Yeah, I mean, the people who cannot see it, I have to say you are lucky in that case that you don't see these kind of stuff. But the people who can see, the psychics, and they can sometimes help, and they try to send these people, because they say being a ghost, that means you're stuck. You cannot go anywhere, you cannot do anything, you're confused, you're staying in one place, you're alone. So like with all the emotions that you have or something. So I feel sorry for whatever said, and then I feel sorry for those kind of I don't know, people or ghost or anything. I don't even know how to describe them. So if it's real,
yeah, I mean, we'll find out, in not few years. Let's hope not few years.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Oh, scared. Okay.
Anyways, next story. Okay, so the next story that I have is actually a deleted post,
Oh,
and it was posted 12 years ago.
ouch. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't even born then. Reddit. What's the most disturbing, scary, or creepy real story? About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a family reunion pretty late at night. The drive was about 2 hours, and I didn't stay the night because I had to be back for work the next day. Most of the drive was along roads lined with dense bushes and trees on either side. The real creepy kind you see in the movies. Anyways, I've been driving about for 45 minutes when I started getting really tired. You know how sometimes you just suddenly become exhausted out of nowhere? Yeah, that happened to me. I knew I wasn't going to last, so I hadn't come across any place that felt safe to park or to sleep. After it became clear that I wasn't going to find a spot and tiredness wasn't going away, I did something very questionable. I pulled over on the side of the road onto the grass behind some bushes, trying to hide my car from anyone passing by. The roads weren't empty. I came across another car every few minutes or so. I made a mental note that the time was 11:22, then fell asleep. Sometime later, I was awoken by a scratching sound. Looked at the clock, it was 1:50. The sound stopped after a few seconds, and because I was really extremely tired, I didn't bother looking around and just went back to sleep. I woke up again to the same sound. It was now 12:40. This time it really freaked me out because that sound didn't stop. I thought maybe it was just an animal inspecting the car, but why would it come back almost an hour later? I looked into my rearview mirror and managed to catch a glimpse of something running away into the forest. At the time, I immediately thought of the old hook killer story. You know, the one where the guy gets out of the car to check the noise and ends up slaughtered.
The hell?
Yeah, fuck that, I thought, and got the hell out of there. There was a bend no more than 100 yards up the road, And as I came around it, I saw a car parked on the side of the road with the driver's door open. I slowed down to look. No one was inside. Then I glanced in my rearview mirror. I didn't see anything at first. Then suddenly, this guy came sprinting around the corner. He started screaming at me and shouting things like, "Hey, hey, get the fuck out of your car." I knocked the fuck out of there and I sped up. Never saw the guy again. Moral of the story: don't fucking sleep on the side of the deserted road.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that anyways.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Why would somebody do that?
Yeah, that's scary. And yeah, I mean, I'm getting goosebumps like right over here because the first story was also something related
Yeah.
to cars, and then this is also the same. Like seriously, traveling alone, you will kind of face this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And even though we say okay, there are no houses or buildings in the woods, who knows?
I mean, when when we hang out and I had to drive back home late at night, I do have this like concern, not particularly about ghosts or anything like that, but the danger of
Yeah.
like one time there was a Milan like a strike in Milan, and I had to go home with a bicycle, and it took me 4 hours from home to this thing, because on map it said 1 hour. But I was a slow rider, I guess. So
Okay.
I was just going around. And Google Maps, for some reason, told me to go through a park. And it was the scariest thing ever.
Don't trust Google.
No.
Because even I had to go in search of an doctor emergency for my mom, actually. And it gave us some shortcuts, like take the bus, and then we had to go through a very dark park. And believe it or not, that park in the children's playground, the swing is swinging. I was like, I mean, is it really worth going to the doctor? I think the doctor will have to come and visit us in the next this thing. We might die here. Because they say that sometimes weird people are hiding in the behind trees, bushes or something, and they attack you because there's no one at that time. So you are the perfect like victim to get caught for those kind of
like
stuff.
walking to that trap basically.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't see anything like a playground, a kid's playground at that part of the night. And I did like kind of yell at my mom, and I was like, next time, either you go early or like alone, I don't know, not at this time. Try to get permission early as possible after you work or before you go to work. We are not going to come here next time. It was like if you had to go from the other side, it's a very long way. We took the long cut, like the long way, instead of going through this, because it was very creepy. Plus the parks and stuff, they usually had the bulbs and stuff, right? None of them were working.
Whoa.
This was in Milan and none of them were working.
That's a ghost.
That's a ghost. I don't know what kind of ghost town that is, but I definitely didn't want to go. And my mom was like, no, it's okay, I will go first. If something happens, it will come. I was like, hello?
You better go first.
You're going first. That's not going to solve the problem. I don't understand why parents say that, okay, I will sacrifice myself for you. It's not going to solve the problem. Sacrifice means not solving the problem, So in this case, I yelled at her again. I was like, don't do stupid stuff in the middle of nowhere, and we are going in. And there wasn't a doctor.
Huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, he's like, today is a public holiday, so I have gone on holiday. Like, I'm not there. Yeah.
Oh, that's so anticlimactic. I would hate that.
Well, this is what happened. We had to go through a ghost town and like reverse our decision. Finally came to this place, and that fellow has gone in holiday. It's okay, you can get your holiday, but Maybe you could have just updated that on the website and stuff.
Right?
Yeah, we called and they were like, yeah, okay, we are still here. I don't know who the hell answered that call. I wanted to kill that person.
Oh.
Okay.
So the final story.
Okay, this one, it was like when I got a bit of a creeps, but I don't know whether it's real. I did check out the place as well. They have renovated it, but they have also complained. This is in America.
Oh,
yeah.
already scary.
In real life, yes, it is scary right now. They say that it is real, and I did also check out. They have renovated it, and they have a hospital now, like a mini hospital, to take care of patients and everything. So they are complaining sometimes that there are stuff, their medicine and stuff are being like
Stolen?
Yeah, it's missing. Even if it's locked, like if there is no window or the cupboard, there's nothing is broken, but it's not there. So they count it, and they are very strict about it as well. So like unquestionable stuff are happening. So let me begin. Stanberry's house has ghost children everywhere.
Huh?
Stanberry's house
Stanberry.
has ghost children everywhere. So it's not just one, kind of many.
Okay.
All right. I wondered which story I should share next and figured a more recent one that I swear needs to be investigated by a paranormal team would be fun. I am a 44F psychic. I was born with these abilities, so I've seen things and known things my whole life.
Okay, if you say so.
A town I lived in once had this old historical house downtown, close to the bus station. I was always taking the bus, so I was always walking by this house or driving past it in a bus. I hated looking at the house because there were ghost children everywhere. They knew I could see them too. The first time I approached the house to walk past it, I felt eyes staring at me. Lots of eyes. I had my earbuds in and I was looking down at the sidewalk trying to avoid them. As I started to walk past the house, I could feel all these eyes watching me from the windows. I walked halfway down the fence when I looked up at the house to see who was looking at me because it felt like the kids. But why so many? I saw maybe 8 ghost children all over the house staring at me. Most of them were watching me from the windows, but there was one child standing on a balcony on the second floor and another that was just a blur because they were just zooming around everywhere like a bird let loose in a house. I hated the feeling I got from one on the balcony because it was feeling of hatred and such anger. That was also the oldest of the children too. The rest just seemed to be there and surprised I could see them. The house was built back in the 1920s, I believe, and the children all wore white gowns like bedtime long gowns. I came to find out that the house had been used for many purposes over the years, but at one point it was a hospital for children with TB. Tuberculosis.
Oh, I was like, hospital with children with TB.
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 Yeah, it's something that you get in your lungs.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I finally understood why the nightgowns and why they were there and so many. I would try to avoid having to walk past the house if I could, but whenever I did pass by, I always waved to the children as they stared at me. A few would wave back over time. Yeah, so there was a comment, is this the house you're referring to? And have put like
there's a picture?
No, I don't have the picture over here, but I did actually check it out. It's renovated now. It looks really beautiful and everything. It's just like a normal cottage house, like with 2 stories. They have renovated it. And then someone have also commented, oh my god, that is, I looked through the site and saw the medical room. The dates explain the style of the kids' clothes better. That gave me chills seeing the house in a picture even. So glad I don't live there and don't have to go by it anymore. So this I had to explain to my mom. That was creepy, even more creepier because I had to like explain it. But I feel sorry. This is why I would say when children pass away, they don't really know what's happening. They might have anger and hatred, but not as much as adults.
Yeah.
But we also know kids having that kind of emotions. It's just that they need attention, they need love and everything. But when it comes to adults, it's way more complex. So I felt really sorry that being there, they must be feeling alone and they must be happy that someone can actually see them. If this is real, seeing them must be real. There's that, as this lady or whoever said, there's one, the oldest child over there seemed to be, I think, older than all of the children over there. She seemed to be angry. Maybe that's because she has a better understanding than all the other kids who died at that house. And TB, those days were such a bad thing. It was like they didn't have medicine.
Yeah, it's 1920s at the end of the day, so I can't imagine them having anything.
Exactly. So, anyways, they renovated this place. Now they also have another medical, like a hospital, mini hospital. It's not that big. I will try to get the video as well so you guys can see it. It looks really nice and you can't really say anything, but they have reported that they have lost stuff. And some creepy stuff are happening as well in this hospital. So yeah, likewise, it is only better to be a hospital, or else you can't have anything else in here. So yeah, this is like this. So do you think like a ghost can like possess you or something?
Possession, I've heard about it, and also in Sri Lanka it's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
Yeah,
I thought only Sri Lanka, but apparently
it's a common thing everywhere.
Like because we are so westernized and everything, we don't seem to believe it. But
we only look at the girls who are like going up in the ceilings. But in Sri Lanka, God, they just had like all this girl in this, and people are dancing
like
around
a big
them.
Ritual.
Yeah,
like
I don't believe in it because some of them are just doing it for the fakes. I feel like
scammers are there, but I thought it was like a big thing in Sri Lanka. No, it's like
it's a worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah, in China they have their own version. Korea, Japan, they have their own version. Indians have their own version. The whole of African continent have their versions over there. Sri Lanka has its
and USA just like slams the Bible on the person.
Yeah, with holy water and exorcisms or something like that.
Exorcisms,
right? Yeah, like those kind of stuff are happening, but like I don't know whether ghosts can actually like control you.
Yeah, because if they can go through you, can they possess into you? I don't know.
I don't know, but I feel like a ghost or anything can enter your body or whatever it is to take control if it has to.
As long as you give consent, I'm okay with you entering.
No, not consent. If you are weak, if you are scared, they can, I guess.
That's the movie logic. You know?
I don't know. I just feel that if you are... Okay, if you say no, I don't believe in those, you're confident.
Yeah, I guess.
You're strong in your mindset. It's like, oh, scared like me. That's a big problem, okay? There are different stuff, but there are certainly certain stuff that I creeped out. And I do believe in ghosts because of personal stuff and everything, but I'm not a person who can see them.
Yeah.
I'm a person who cannot see, but I believe. You?
I don't believe and I don't see.
Exactly.
But I respect them, so.
Aw, that's nice.
I don't care about what you do, just get away from me.
Yeah, live your life if you can.
Yeah.
That's all. Yep, it's time to wrap it up. And if you have any stories.
Let us know. We should make our own subreddit for like Reddit, and then people can like
Yeah.
But then we had to have viewers for that. So
Okay.
actually, you won't be the.
Alright.
Guys.
Anyways, if you have something like this similar, let us know.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys in our next episode.
Bye.
Bye.